The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Done very well to intervene. Bieland, Jordan Henderson, Simon Poulsen, Jordan Henderson, Lewandowski, over it comes, Hart deals with it effortlessly, Walcott, looking for options, and it's Kokorin. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
I timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Kokorin looks to dink one in. Keeper's ball. Just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. It's been a rather gentle affair so far. And it's Walcott. Looks like a good ball through. Just the keeper to beat! Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Simon Poulsen knocks one in. Big chance, corner. Into the middle, and back out it comes. Still goalless. Face to face with the keeper, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. It's there! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Lewandowski is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh look, it's lovely having a player with such ability in your side. He's always capable of coming up with something important, and he's done it again.
De Bruyne crosses one in. Walcott. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Ribery pings it out wide. It's a good-looking cross. It'll be a throw-in. Got a shot away!
Well, with this guy and the talent he's got, you know he's probably going to try his luck from there, but that one he didn't really get right at all.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Keeper's got good distance on that. Cuts it out. Walcott. Now it's Lacazette. That'll be a throw. You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Simon Poulsen. Silva with the ball through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And through to the goalkeeper. Walcott. Oh, he's come up against a brick wall there. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Well positioned to make that interception. Silva plays it long. Now it's Neymar. Neymar. looking to force his way through. Out to the left it goes. Neymar. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Pieland tries to get it forward quickly. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Kokorin. Lacazette. Now it's Lewandowski. Who's going to make this theirs? He's through and all alone! That is terrific from Lewandowski! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart. That second goal is such a total...
And we hit half-time. It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals and two between them at half-time. Here we go again. Another piece of really good defending. De Bruyne looks to slip it through. Lewandowski comes sliding in. And the finish! Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. And the counter is on. Can he finish? Oh, he's really drilled it. Oh, you could tell he really wanted that.
Well, he's certainly a player I'd be more than happy to watch. Tactically, he's almost impossible to stop. Oh, just when we were about to appreciate a lovely one-touch pass, the flag ruined the moment.
Pieland. Fine defending there. It's De Bruyne. Out to the flank. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Walcott. Ribéry. Silva. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And he's there to hoof it away. De Bruyne. Now surely, Lewandowski has a goal! It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. By a fraction. Walcott. Another piece of really good defending. And it's Lacazette. Lobs it in gently. Big chance. In for the pieces. Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? Silva. Now it's De Bruyne. Now the pass. He has it out wide now. Neymar's cross. Lewandowski. Lewandowski! In for a header! Fine defending there. Spoon forward. Joel Veltman. Silva. thrust towards the front line. Jordan Henderson. Oh, good interception. Offside, I think? Yes, it is. Barkley. We can get that clear. Menez goes long and forward. Oh, he's come up against the brick wall there. Oh, it's Lewandowski. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Made certain that won't get through. Barkley, he's had a look, has a hit! Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Fine defending there. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Barkley passes it through. Menez. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Barkley pumps it upfield. Another piece of really good defending. The move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Tries a through ball. Keeps everyone guessing. What a throw in. Well played, he saw that coming. And Lacazette. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here.
Well, it's a little further out than he'd like, so he might just consider his options with this free kick.
That was travelling. Walcott. They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. Silva. Barkley. Throw in. Neymar's cross. Menez. Done very well to intervene. Milner. And it's Silva. Silva floats one over. Walcott. Valbuena. Lacazette. Lacazette. Neymar. Crunching tackle. Valbuena looks to slip it through. Lacazette. That is that. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, tactically, they looked as if they got that spot on. I think when you push up, then there must be a pressure on the ball ahead of things. Otherwise, your whole system is going to break down. And I think there was a good discipline about what they did, really, in affecting that.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us. Ground that barely needs an introduction, the grand theatre for many a footballing drama. Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Now it's Insigne. Lorenzo Insigne plays a clever pass. Toni Kroos positions himself well and cuts it out. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Pes16. Is there any support? He might not need it. It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Julio Cesar reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Manchester United didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? And it's Hesse. Lewandowski. Hesse. Well positioned to make that interception. Ribéry! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Ribéry showed superb vision and awareness there in executing such a delightful little chip that took out a whole defence to find the runner. Shame it just couldn't be finished off.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, there's no doubt that the whole team revolves around him now. He leads by example and he's become the main pivot. Cracking player.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. A chance! It's a loose ball. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Good clearance and very necessary. Insigne. Neymar demonstrates his quality. Well, that's where he wants it. Piqué does well to read it and intercepts. Lewandowski. And De Bruyne! It's there! And already they're looking to run away with it. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was. This contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Neymar. Real chance!
To be fair, that was tough for the keeper to handle.
Milner tries a long pass towards the front. Toni Kroos, now it's Messi. Fine defending there. And it's Messi. And he's through on goal. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Milner. Cahill. Has he found his man? And he's made certain that won't get through. Aim forward. He's away! Now the pass. Timely intervention. Puts it forwards. Piqué gets into the right position to intercept. Silva looks to dink one in. Now here's the through ball. Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry crosses. Perez. Digne. Back to the keeper and try something new. Milner. Ribéry. Looks to slip it through. Now it's Silva. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. And out to safety. Toni Kroos did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Another piece of really good defending. Digne. De Bruyne. Now it's Lewandowski. De Bruyne, already of course on the score sheet. And it's Digne. So what now? Silva. Milner. Ribery with the ball through. Fine defending there. Tries a through ball. Now it's Insigne. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Silva. Toni Kroos charges in. And the first 45 minutes are up. A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. Start of the second half. Now it's Neymar. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Well, he needed to be much more precise, but that was very short on quality into the middle.
Another piece of really good defending. Tries lifting it over. Piqué, Nigel de Jong goes long and forward. Cahill. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Toni Kroos considers his options. Manchester United with a perfect chance to get one back. Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Ribery tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Silva. Silva. Hesse! Surely now, beyond all doubt. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Steered out wide. Header! That is terrific from Lewandowski! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! An absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
He's had a look, keeps everyone guessing. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. De Bruyne. Lewandowski passes it through. Here it comes. Now it's De Bruyne. Enzo Perez. Morales. Lorenzo Insigne. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, good interception. Cahill. And it's De Bruyne. Silva. Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry. Wonderful quick feet. He's managed to get it away. Hesse crosses. This could fall anywhere. De Bruyne. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. Digne. Silva. A real chance to break. Lovely bit of skill. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Azpilicueta cuts it out. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Cahill. That'll be a throw. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Nigel de Jong. Toni Kroos. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Now it's Neymar. Milner. De Bruyne. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, great chance! And a goal!
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Oh, ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. He's off on a marauding run. Well played, he saw that coming. Neymar. Fine defending there. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Manchester United have the chance now to pull one back. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Oh, denied at the last. And there goes the final whistle. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, tactically they looked as if they got that spot on. I think when you push up at the back to the extent they did, then there must be a pressure on the ball ahead of things. Otherwise, your whole system is going to break down. And I think there was a good discipline about what they did really in affecting that.
Hello and welcome to the Estadio Urbano Caldera here in the Villa Belmiro neighbourhood of Santos. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I would say the very exciting Ross Barkley. He seems to be able to hit a turbocharged button and release a power that enables him to drive past defenders. And a sight I wouldn't mind witnessing again.
Okay, interesting. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Yaya Toure. Schweinsteiger. Barkley passes it through. Lewandowski shapes the shoot. Marvellous goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Ramsey just knew instinctively where the ball was going to end up. That's clearly been worked on the training ground, and the understanding is pretty exceptional between them, and it was beautifully worked.
He has done it! 2 up, 2 easy. How many more to come? Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Look, I don't want to take anything away from the finish because he ghosted his way into position, but where was the communication in that defence? Who was taking charge? Nobody. Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
It's Robin! A great save, real class.
And that's a really instinctive stop too. Great reflexes to make it happen. I thought he showed class there. Sergio Ramos is an obvious threat from set pieces. He needs special attention to stop him making a run.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Well, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Neymar. Surely he scores! Schweinsteiger. Really well taken goal. Neuer did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Jerome Boateng looks to dink one in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's not going to find its target. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Ribery with the ball through. Oh, that's neat. It's a long forward pass. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Robin doing well down the right, but he's left himself in need of support. Sergio Ramos gets it back. Looks like a good ball through. Ramsey. Cristiano Ronaldo! Robin. And through to the goalkeeper. Barkley. Knocks it towards the front. Comes in hard, but he's taken enough of the ball. That's gone a long way up and away, and he's there to make a great save.
Well, the last line of defence came to the rescue when the lines in front weren't looking too clever. Good stop.
The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. got good distance on that. It's out of play for a goal kick. Schweinsteiger tries the route one option. Messi tries a through ball. Pretty robust, but the referee says no foul. Well, that's where he wants it. Jerome Boateng positions himself well and cuts it out. That's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Robben. It's Robben! Back of the net!
When you can produce a first touch that is as good as that, you're on a winner. And it was all done with consummate ease. That's just lovely to watch. A beautiful flow.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, in a tight game like this, there was always going to be little to separate them, but he really made that count.
Ramsey. Schweinsteiger. Aim forward. The move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Ribéry. Who's going to make this theirs? Another throw-in. Ball's out on the left now. Looks to slip it through. Messi, chance! Robben! Big moment! Massive goal! Jim, your thoughts?
Robben is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Bayern Munich get themselves into the lead. There's the whistle for half-time. Is back on the way. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Milner. And it's Robben. And he's straight offside.
Good call. He was just behind the last defender.
Silva. Lewandowski pushes it out wide. Now the pass. Well read, he sorted that out. Silva plays it out to the flank. Now here's the through ball. Robben plays it in. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Lahm gets it, and now what?
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Forward it goes. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. They are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Gets it upfield. It's Messi with the ball through. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Claim for the keeper.
I can't believe he's had a go from that far out.
Now it's Lewandowski. Silva needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
That is terrific from Lewandowski!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, in a game like this, every chance is vital, but they're back on level terms.
Looks like a good ball through. Neuer deals with it effortlessly. Ramsey does well there, alert. Jerome Boateng does well to read it and intercepts. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Neuer catches it safely. Done very well to intervene. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, if he wants that ball to make it, then he has to pass it with a bit more zip. I think he knew as soon as it left his boot, it was going to be cut out. Just lacked a little more power.
Silva, thrust towards the front line, tries a through ball. Digne cuts it out. He's made certain that won't get through. Silva passes it through. You can just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Silva looking up to see who wants it. Clears it out of harm's way. Bayern Munich get it back again. Looks to thread it through. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Looks to slip it through, and the flag has stayed down. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Here's the ball in. And that's been repelled. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's anyone's ball. And oh! Goal! Bayern Munich! And they get themselves in front! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
I think when you can see the goal like that, the manager has to start questioning his personnel, because to allow someone into that position, totally unmarked, I think that's reckless in the extreme, I really do.
Bayern Munich take the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
Lam. On the right now, what's on? Now it's Aguero. Aguero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Swung over. It's Lewandowski! Oh, he's really drilled it. Spoon forward. No, too much on it. Away from immediate danger. That'll be a throw. Neymar tries a through ball, right through the middle. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Has he found his man? It's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now the pass. Alaba with the ball through. Cristiano Ronaldo. And out to safety. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to.
Alô, 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 alô. Telespectadores. Bora, bora, bora. Oh, cacete, né? Aqui não, moço. Bora lá, né?
Ativar aí! Acelere!
Bora! Tasta nós aí, primo, transmissão, escuta aí ao vivo. Ô, tá escutando meu comentário aí no YouTube aí? Primo, escuta aí saindo a voz aí no YouTube. Tá bom, só entrar no jogo, jogar, bora. Classificar, classificar.
Não nada, a gente corre atrás. Perdeu, tem que ganhar mais umas 3 seguidas, não adianta. Mas vamos nessa. E aproveita agora, porque depois que o pequeno nascer não vai ter tempo, hein? Aproveita.
É, eu tô ligado, tô aproveitando, né, filho? Porque depois que nascer já era. Ô, tá estando a voz aí nos comentários aí, ó. Tá estando aí? Alô, alô. É isso aí. Bora. Campeonatinho agora. Tem que ganhar melhor de 3. O campeonato começava às 8h05, já 8h20. Tô 15 minutos atrasado. É 1 hora só pra se classificar, então quer dizer que eu só vou dar conta de jogar 3 jogos. Já não dá pra jogar nem 4. Olha lá, o espírito do cara tá 99, velho. Você acaba comigo já. Botar o resto aí no segundo tempo, ele dá uma correria, ele corre mais que o Riverei. Bora.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly.
Bora lá, telespectadores. Deixa eu pegar. Cara, já tem um Robin ali, ó, correndo pra boca, nem o louco, olha.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action
Opa,
to start.
opa.
Marco Verratti with a definite fell there. Good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Oh, he's come flying in.
Oh, cacete.
That's Lewandowski. Ricardo Carvalho does well to read it and intercepts.
Não, não sai não, Neuer.
Chooses to deal with it
Sob controle
himself.
aqui. Tá louco?
Barkley. You could just about hear the collective
Ibra.
sigh there. They know they got away with one.
Ah!
There it is!
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, the time was run to
Cadê?
absolute
Quem que você
perfection
fala?
there to stay
Não, ele tá
just
sem
onside.
ponta, né, cara? Ele
Still
tá
a
sem
lot to
ponta,
do,
ele tá
you know.
jogando só
I
com os
think he's
lados
tough
ali, ó.
that
Eu já
way
tomei
really
um
well.
gol, cara. Ah, tomar no cu, peraí. Vou botar o Neymar de
Deadlock broken.
ponta,
It's
Neymar
1-0.
Listen, it's no surprise to me as to who scored the goal. When you look through this team, he's the standout performer with a whole repertoire of different talents. He'll do for me every time.
Neymar.
Não, moço, era aqui no De Bruyne.
Verratti. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Cacete de
He's pulled
agulha.
him up for that challenge.
Se concentrar, não tô conseguindo prestar atenção no jogo. Bora, gente. Nossa, o Guerreiro ainda foi expulso. Ô, beleza. Já levando de 1 a 0.
It's the goalkeepers to claim.
Aí é pro cara levar bem no rabo, né?
Aimed long and direct. De Bruyne.
Nossa, o time tá preso no
Played
chão,
out to
cara.
the wing. Di Maria. Hit into the middle. He's dealt with that well.
Vamos, Neymar. Fica parado olhando a bola não, filho de
Concern the
puta.
defense. And he's made certain that won't get through. And it's Ribéry. Well, they could break here. Ribéry brings the ball forward.
Sobe lá, Lewandowski. Sobe na área, caralho.
Header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence was pretty fortunate
Jogo
to
louco,
survive
olha,
that
velho.
little
Aonde,
episode. It
moço? O
should have
zagueiro vai
been
perder ele
much worse.
pro Robin.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Looks like a good ball through. Ribéry. Lewandowski!
Nossa, o goleiro leva.
Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not.
Não.
Classy. There's the whistle.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Here we go again.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk
Nossa,
the
mas
walk
os caras
and
tá
deliver
passando todo.
a
Olha lá.
rousing response to a rousing team talk.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. De Bruyne plays it out to the wing. Neymar.
Entra, Lewandowski, caralho. Vai na área. Porra, mano. Entra pra dentro da área, moço.
No joy.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
They are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. And the header! Ball's come loose.
Nossa. O goleiro dele é um gato, moço. Pula que nem um louco.
Timo's cross.
Que não. Ai, brincadeira.
That's not the cross he had in mind. Keeper got a hand on that and nicked it
Tá
behind.
doido, velho. A bola não entra.
And Hesse! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Yeah, with him being under pressure from a couple of opponents, I thought he showed real determination to get some sort of attempted goal, and we have to give him credit at least for that.
Loose ball, who's going to get
Olha lá,
there?
olha lá.
Now it's Di Maria. Di Maria. Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Well positioned to make that interception. Lewandowski. It's Silva. Where to from here?
Ah, forte
Silva
demais.
moves long and forward.
O Neymar tá desaparecido lá no canto, né? Parecendo jogo nada, né?
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Now the pass. Face to face with the keeper.
Puta que eu pariu, mano. Nossa.
And surely now the result's beyond doubt.
I just think he showed a lovely appreciation of where that defensive line formed, and he held his run until just the right moment, and he broke the offside trap, and he took full advantage. That's top marks for me.
Descansar o jogador, porque aqui já foi pro pau mesmo. Tá doido.
Silva. De Bruyne. Lewandowski.
Nossa, moço, o Lewandowski não tá dando conta de levar o cara no corpo. Doido, empurra o cara.
Well played, he saw that coming. It's a long forward pass. Robin passes it through. Ibrahimovic. Silva tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Verratti. Cuts it out. That's another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Well, he needed to be much more precise, but that was very short on quality into the middle.
Now it's Silva. Silva!
Nossa, Silva, olha só o que ele faz.
Chip through. He's made sure that that won't get through. Added time is up.
Como é que é?
There goes the whistle. No joy for the players, nor indeed for the loyal fans. It has ended in defeat. A thoroughly
Tá
disappointing
fraco, né?
outcome.
Já tô sem lateral esquerda, olha lá. Tem mais possession, mas não tá rendendo não. Já não tá mais rendendo não hoje o jogo, velho. Tá foda, tá foda. Carinha tem menos pontos que eu, quer ver? Bem menos ainda. Deve ter uns 400 pontos. Eu joguei nada isso aqui. Olha lá, 538 pontos. Você tá louco, moço. Ai. Não, aí, eu não tenho dinheiro pra renovar com os caras, velho. Ah, crédito. Aí tá no campeonato, não dá pra jogar agora. Tem que esperar o campeonato acabar pra vender jogador, velho, que eu tenho ali pra renovar com os caras. Vamos ver aqui. Acho que dá pra mim fazer uma tramóia aqui. Ah, mas não vai dar dinheiro suficiente. Vender esse lixo aqui. Fazer dinheiro pra renovar é foda. 2 jogadores ainda, com 6 contos. Os Domingos aqui do Olympiacos, velho. Só que ele é bonzinho, velho. Sim. Não. já dá pra renovar o... Cadê o... Nossa, deixa eu ver que tá foda nesse meio. Feito do cara bom, cara. Tá lá no banco. Ah, cadê o... Não vi até agora aqui o... Aqui. Ross, cadê? Beleza. Agora jogar o campeonato só pra jogar, já não tem mais como classificar. Cheguei atrasado. Beleza. A formação do cara é foda, bicho. Bora lá, bora lá!
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury and joining me here,
Tá aí, primo, tá aí ainda?
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Looks to slip it through. It's Lewandowski!
Fuck yeah.
What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Now it's Lewandowski. Aimed long
Nossa, era
and
no
direct.
Silva, né? Mas não tem problema já que o Neymar
This is
pegou.
Neymar. Can he get the shot away?
Nossa, Neymar.
Griezmann. He scored inside the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead.
Nossa, vamos, doido.
Either side
Pega
really
ele certo
getting
no
hold
pé,
of the
tá?
ball. Tries a through ball. Hesse. It's a throw. Hesse crosses. And that should be the keepers. So what now? Whistle goes.
não tá
He's
impedido,
been given
não.
offside.
O primeiro jogo foi falta de concentração. Pura falta de concentração. Isso aqui tá foda, cara. Tem muita gente competitiva hoje em dia. Você abriu as pernas, o cara mete pra dentro mesmo. Então,
Now it's Lewandowski.
tem que concentrar. Olha lá em cima, lá. Ó, passou, tá bom.
That's not going to find its target. In again. Lewandowski!
Boa.
That is terrific from Lewandowski. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance. Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
It's a loose
Carry the
ball.
run.
Pereira. Silva passes it through. It's Lewandowski!
Boa, Silva.
Oh, rampant!
Unbelievable.
Tá vendo? Esse aqui tá mais facinho, velho. Esse aqui tá mais facinho mesmo. O cara já é mais ruinzinho. O time dele tá tão... O time dele já não tá tão rápido, cara. O meu tá mais... Meu time tá mais entrosadinho agora. O time do Karate tá um pouco entrosado. Nossa, 53, acaba aí, Feliz, porra.
The first 45 minutes are up. Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Cara, a chave de ouro aqui do meu time é os dois meio atacantes, cara. Não adianta, é os dois meio atacantes, o armador ali, ó. Ó, tá um aqui. Falar dele, ele fez merda.
And it's Chan. They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field.
Mas eles não podem estar cansados, cara. Meus dois caras que não podem estar cansados de jeito nenhum é o Silva e o De Bruyne.
He's made certain that won't get through. Silva. De Bruyne.
Corre, Neymar. Ah!
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Neymarzinho. Não, doideira no Neymar, caralho.
Pereira positions himself well and cuts it out. Pumps it forwards. And it's Jamal. Pereira steered out wide.
Olha.
He's there to get rid. And there'll be a throw-in.
Descansar o Neymar aqui, cara. E os dois meio atacantes.
There is some... It seems there's going to be a change. Barkley. Now it's Ribery. Lovely feet. Who's ball? Who's going to get that?
Nossa, bicho. Não é bola não, hein?
Play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Barkley tries to get it forward quickly. Now the pass. Well positioned to make that interception. Griezmann needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right way to pass it. Only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Barkley tries a long pass towards the front. 5 minutes left on the clock. Hit long and direct. And he's straight offside. Barkley. He's made sure that won't get through. Barkley. Referee looks at his watch and blows his
Joguinho
whistle.
feinho.
Great day for
Já deve ter 100 pontos esse
the
aí.
artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, I think when you score with your first effort and goal.
Olha lá, 375 pontos. Ganhei 2 pontos. Perdi 15 pro outro, 14, né? 14, 15 pontos pro outro, ganhei 2 em cima desse. Você vê a bosta. Perdi a primeira, ganhei a segunda.
Bem, batendo em bêbado, isso é o quê? Antes que era pra ganhar um pouquinho, não ganha.
Vamos ver como é que começa aqui, depois eu faço minhas mudanças no segundo tempo. 99, ó, chegou 99, olha lá o meu espírito lá em cima, lá, primo, ó, 99, moço, milagre, velho, milagre. Chegou 99 com o lateral reserva e com o zagueiro reserva, né, porque o titular são esses dois aqui, mas tá bom, olha lá, ó. Agora fica gostoso de jogar, cara, o time fica bem entrosado, 99 é o máximo, né, já era, vamos jogar assim, velho. Bom, o próximo jogo eu descanso o lateral direito.
Time ruizinho, hein? Pelo amor de Deus, hein? O cara tem o meio campo aberto, hein? Pra deitar e rolar.
Hello
Você
and a
viu
warm
lá?
welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has
Nossa, mas
joined me to
cavalo que
offer
dói, hein?
his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege
Olha o Neymar,
to be
Neymar
here.
querendo
It
arrumar
really
pequenininho,
is.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Neymar, surely. He has an array of skills that can elevate
tá
the
lag,
quality
cara,
of
tá
a match
pesado, tá lag, não
or
tá
change
prestando
its
não.
course with a flash of brilliance. His talent can take this game to a
Não,
higher
doido,
level of
era aqui na
excitement.
ponta,
I hope it
cara
does.
louco.
I think the opposition defence agreed too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. No, that's not the ball he wanted. De Bruyne passes it through.
Tá meio lag, sabe? Tá meio pesado.
He slid it through.
Olha lá!
Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
Uai! Não entendi o que aconteceu não, mas tá bom, gol pra mim,
That
é?
is a shame. Sometimes,
Vamos ver.
unfortunately, it happens, but
Ah,
nobody
não
likes
quis
to
deixar o
concede a
replay,
goal like
pau no
that.
cu.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake.
Ô meu zagueirão,
will be all
que
it takes
isso,
to
meu
make a
lateral
difference.
louco?
Mario Götze. Defense
Cara
got the better of him
doido.
this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. So they got the only goal
Então corre,
to
corre.
make it 1-0. Silva.
Olha, Lewandowski corre mesmo que o zagueiro dele, bom saber.
Needed a better pass there. Decent progress down the left. Alaba Looking up to see who wants it. Sees it out of harm's way. Forward. Where does he try from here? Looks like a good ball through. Pes16. Lovely bit of skill. And the cutback.
Mario Götze.
Now it's on Nautovic. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. De Bruyne looks towards the front. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! And the ball's come out. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Neymar's cross.
Silva!
Piatti.
Olha.
Forward it goes. Another piece of really good defending.
Tirar essa merda daqui, cara. Ele tá botando só bola no Neymar. Só bota a bola no Neymar. Vou botar o cara pra marcar o Neymar aqui, porque... Tá bom. Não tá passando, tá bom.
And we're off again.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Cantei. Não vai sair, olha. Bola quadrada. Se... Pá, mas tu é ruim demais, Silva. Credo em cruz, vermelho ainda, velho. Pra cima ele tá. Não, nossa, velho. Quis dar um mérito pra ele, podia ter passado o Neymar, quis dar um mérito pro Silva, cara, olha ali. E o que dá, né? Golaço, Neymar, que cruzamento, moço.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Carai. Ah, de novo, Silva fazer cagada. Olha lá, falei.
But now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Só o meu atacante aqui. Bom.
Joel Veltman gathers from the goal kick. This is gone, that's a foul.
Aí é vermelho. Amarelinho só. Tá bom.
Another piece of really good defending. Hoists it high. Now it's
Pes16.
It's Neymar!
Não sei nem de onde o Neymar veio ali, mas tá bom. Só 3-0.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Into the last quarter of an hour. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can...
Olha, o que eu vou falar? Meu atacante acho que quis tirar a bola ali. Doido. Doido.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, I've got great admiration for the finish, but I've even more admiration for the pass that set it up. It was delicious.
Face to face with the keeper. He's gone the whole way. Can he find a finish? Oh, yes!
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Chip through. Mario Götze.
O cara tem bots, velho.
It's one over.
Bots é bom.
Oh, he's come up against a brick wall there. Neymar.
Vai. Vai com receio.
Crosses it in low. Hesse.
Neymar.
Now it's Neymar.
Enfiou, lá dentro.
Loose. Speculative strike. Keeper is right behind it. It's a loose ball.
Tá bom, tá bom.
And there goes the whistle.
Ah, se der pra jogar mais uma, dá pra classificar, né, se ganhasse.
They simply ran
Eles têm
away
10
with
minutinhos
it.
sobrando, 10
Just
minutinhos
summarise
pra
what we've
tentar.
seen today then, Jim.
8h53, acaba 9h05, tem 10 minutos, ó, tem 12 minutos sobrando, ó. Bora. Os carinha fraquinhos, dá pra bater neles. 10 minutos. Bora, tio, acha? O que aconteceu?
I think you have got a voice. I have learned to listen to an audience. So Max, I'm going to give you back a chair.
É foda ali, já passou mais de 10 minutos já baixou já. Neymar tal, vai ter que ir desse jeito aqui mesmo, barco ali. Agora é foda, você chega ali, ó, vou estar ganhando do cara. O cara pega, vamos supor, se tô ganhando, o cara pega e pode dar pause. Daí acabou o tempo.
Então, centroavante de reserva é bom, meio louco, né? Quase tirou o gol, mas é bonzinho ele. Brigador, mas é bonzinho ele. Brigador, mas bater em bêbado é fácil. Então, centroavante de reserva é bom, meio louco, né?
Centroavante é meio louco, você viu? Ele é bonzinho, cara. Ele é grandão, ele é forte ali, tem um jogo de corpo bom. Chuta bem também, chuta bonzinho, tá laranja, tá pra cima, tá bom. Mas você viu quase que ele tirou o gol, velho?
Nossa,
era pra ter passado.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'll go for Douglas Costa. This fella really sparks in the opposition's final third.
Não, né, tio?
He's a bag of tricks
Tô olhando
dribbler
o jogo, filho.
who can tie defenders in knots and a real entertainer, so I hope he can excite.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Where to from here? Ribery.
Olha, filho, negão corre.
Oh, good
Não.
interception.
Pega.
Lewandowski passes it through, and he's through on goal.
Ah,
And he's done it!
esperei o goleiro sair, meu goleiro não quis sair, tá bom.
Versus the keeper,
Que o negócio agora é só pegar e ficar segurando o jogo, tá ligado? Porque os caras são foda, cara. Não, doido, passa mais forte, né? Que isso, ai? Uai, tá dormindo, Neuer? Opa! Mas não entendi a do Neuer não, doido. Pô, mano, não entendi aquele gol que o Neuer tomou não, velho. Que foi aquilo, velho? Zagueiro segurando o atacante ainda. Não, esse bagulho tá errado. Muito fraco. Na preu,
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think you would have been better placing that.
Oh, não entendi aquele gol não, cara. Sério mesmo, até agora. Eu fico com esse bagulho na cabeça agora, ó. Vou contra-ataque, hein, mano.
Douglas Costa. Lewandowski. Neymar. The ball through. It's the through ball. Lewandowski. Neymar. Can he finish?
Nossa, Neymar, era pra ter chutado, velho. Que eu passei ali? Oh, fuck sake. Barkley! Pá!
Some clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Monreal. Joel Veltman does well there. Alert. Cuts it out. Silva. Tries a through ball. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. We've reached half-time. Game.
Nossa, 9 horas isso, hein? 9 horas. Ih, Ribéry faz gol, né, velho? Ribéry tá jogando mal, cara, ultimamente, não aparece no jogo.
Quase tirou o gol, mas é bonzinho ele jogador.
And that's the second half started.
Olá, moço, como é que o cara passa nisso tudo, zagueiro? Tem 10 zagueiros ali, doido. Nossa.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defense like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Não, por cima, caralho, tô segurando a defesa, pô.
They'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Jackson Martinez. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? He's made sure that won't get through. Toni Kroos. Monreal. Jackson Martinez.
Nossa, foi na bola, mano. A bola tava segurada ali. Ô, meu irmão. Tá foda o bagulho, tá foda, hein. Escondeu o Neymar lá porque... Deixar mais canto aqui, deixar mais sozinho, ó. Aqui pra virar. Nossa, bicho, tá me dando uma raiva já isso aí, doido. Aquele primeiro gol lá me quebrou minhas pernas. Ah, doido, o cara tá com tempo de guerra. Olha lá, o lateral faz ainda, bota o escanteio.
It is a corner, good chance.
Pula, filho!
Well, he
Nossa!
should have done better, and he knows it.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. It's a decent ball.
Corre, viado!
Neymar. Jackson Martinez. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Now it's Lewandowski. Jackson Martinez. Now it's Amrabat.
Olha lá, a bola sobra no pé dele ainda, ó.
De Bruyne. And it's Neymar. Neymar going
Impedido, velho. O cara esperou ficar impedido pra passar a bola.
De Bruyne. And the flag has stayed down. It's come loose.
Nossa, é boa, é muita da cagada.
Get that clear. Monreal with a good steal, well played. Ramsey tries the cut back.
Nossa.
Must do something here and very quickly.
Look, they can still hope for one more chance. Maybe two if they're lucky.
Martin's in there.
Tá vendo o que o cara quer fazer? O cara quer segurar a bola, filho, ó. Porque ele sabe que se eu der pause, começa a contar o reloginho ali, já é quase 9 horas da noite.
Monreal. And that's a throw.
Olha lá o reloginho contando. Não vou deixar ele ganhar não, velho. Felizmente não vou deixar não, meu parceiro. Sorry. É só segurar aqui, ó.
Marcação não é, senão vai perder o jogo.
Ah, mas não tô dando conta, cara. Ah, marcado, não tô dando conta não. O jogo já tá perdido agora. É só segurar ali, ó. Acabou o tempinho, já era. O campeonato, acabou o tempo do campeonato, tá ligado? Acabou o tempo do campeonato. Aproveitar a situação, né? Aí esse que tá inválido, não conta. Joguei mais campeonato. Onde joguei um, fui pra quarta final. Semi, perdão, perdi na semi. Na semifinal. Vou jogar uma saideira aqui rapidão. Saideira aqui, né?
Transmite ao vivo direto da TV ou como é que ele consegue captar direto no YouTube e ficar transmitindo?
É no PlayStation mesmo, né, cara? O PlayStation não tem o botãozinho ali escrito Share. Acho que no controle do PlayStation, botãozinho escrito Share. Aí você aperta ali, porque se eu apertar aqui ele já sai, ele fica, te bloqueia aí, quer ver, ó.